Hi everyone, Nesua again. As you know, from the last video, I draw for fun, and I'm thinking of making videos for fun. So today, I wanted to talk about God of Highschool, episode 6. Oh boy, stuff has happened. It went from a little, tournament arc to another tournament arc, but I'm assuming this will be more serious. They are now... Right, so the characters, okay. So it turns out that they were fighting to go to nationals, where they're going to compete with other people from different regions. So that's going to be interesting. But anyway, the episode starts with Mori's grandpa, who's just chilling in the forest. And then these dudes in a red, they have a red hood. I'm going to call them red hoods. These red hoods come out. And they're like, yo, Mori's grandpa, we want to recruit you to our little group. So obviously, Mori's grandpa is like, no, you lot are bad guys, and I do what I want. My guy. So obviously, there's going to be beef there. They're going to get bodied, I know, because, let's face it, Mori is the main character, right? So his grandpa is the one who taught him. I don't think you men are going to be able to beat him. I'm sorry. We didn't see your faces for a reason, because you're fodder. Anyway, so it moves on to the nurses, Heel and Sai, who are so funny. I think Heel is my favourite. And I don't even know who they are, but the people that work on the tournament committee, right? They're being interviewed on what's going to happen in this upcoming little arc. And the dude with green hair with glasses is he keeps smoking during the interview while he's trying to explain. And he starts fogging up the place with his smoke. And then the nurses obviously are like, what are you doing? So they're not happy with that. And there's a character with white hair that takes a cigarette from his mouth and is like, focus on work. So that was funny. What happens next? Let me think. Oh yeah, Mira. We go to Mira's fight. For whatever reason, the fights are carrying on. Well, we know the reason, because what they're doing is now they're doing a team fight. So Mira is fighting to be third place in the team, because we got Mori, Handaiwei, I'm going to call him that from now on because I like that, and Mira. That's the ideal team. So Mira fights, she wins. Now they're on a team together to go to nationals. Then Mori's he starts complaining because he says, oh, I want to fight you guys. But he can't now because they're in a team. So he's going to have to do this after the nationals, I'm assuming. And he says that the reason why he wants to fight them, Mira and Handaiwei, because he says that fighting stronger people makes him strong. This guy thinks he's a freaking Saiyan who gets a Zenkai boost after each time he fights. It's a bit sus. I like it though. There's a lot of Dragon Ball elements in God of Highschool, which I like. The dude with an X on his forehead starts recruiting these 6 people with these cards that look like tarot cards that you'd see in Persona 5, or Persona 3, or all of the entire Persona series. Jesus. What else? Yeah, I assume that he's done that to help deal with the dudes in red, because they're very sus. They're very cultish, if you know what I mean. It's very, yeah, they're not good. So we cut to Mira, who's just out getting ingredients to make curry, and then she meets the commentator / announcer, whose name is Bongsa, who, hey, he's cool. I won't lie, I like him. We find out he's blind, so that's new. And he has a little family. Like he has a little daughter and a wife, and his daughter is like a baby, right? And she has these little glasses on, like because obviously he has like these big glasses, like big shades, and then the daughter has little shades as well. It's like, oh, that's so cute. Um, I think that was probably the cutest part of the episode. Um, Obviously, if you're seeing something cute, then there's a big red flag there because something bad is going to happen. We'll get back to that. Um, so he starts like talking to Mira, who's like, "Oh, I only just got in because of these changes in the rules. It seems a bit sus that I'm here." And then obviously he's like, "No, no, no, you got in with your skill. Don't even worry about that." And he's like, "The reason why you feel like you're not strong enough is because you're not putting your emotions into your moonlight sword." And then he starts like he has his little staff that he has because obviously he's blind, and he swings it, and it's just about like hits Mira's neck to show that he's incredibly accurate, which is cool. So he's like a blind guy that can still see. We've got some tough action going. Tough being from like Avatar. And he says the reason he like knows so much and is like, about all this is because he actually got blinded by the Moonlight Sword. So we can assume that Bongsa at some point probably fought Mira's dad. Then we go to Han Daiwei, who talks to the guy with the X on his forehead. The guy with the X on his forehead, I'm going to keep calling him that. He starts saying, "You sure you want to keep going? You kind of lost the will to fight, it seems, because of what happened to your friend. If you don't know, his friend died. That was the whole reason Han Daiwei entered the competition, was to like pay for a treatment to help his friend, which didn't pan out. His friend died before the treatment could work. So anyway, Han Daiwei is like, sorry, I need to say that properly. Han Daiwei, the reason he's still gonna fight is because obviously Mori, his friend before he died wrote him a letter saying, make friends, live your best life. That's essentially what he said. I'm paraphrasing. So then Han Daiwei realizes that Mori and Mira are his friends and he needs to like fight for them. So then we get to Mira's training in the park. Sorry, Mori. Jesus. Mira, Mori, Toa, Mira, Dragon Ball, Xenoverse. Anyway, Mori is training in the park. I say training. All he was doing is chasing after a cat. This guy thinks he's freaking Goku on King Kai's planet trying to chase around the monkey from on King Kai's planet. Anyway, so he's chasing around the cat. He does yoga. Like, actually, he does yoga with these group of people. And he gets a balloon out from a tree. And Mori has, like... This was in the first episode when we first meet Mori. He likes to create scenarios in his head. So that I think that motivates him to, like, help. So he was like, "Oh, don't worry, I'll get this balloon back for your grandma." And then the little kid who's lost his balloon is like, "My grandma's fine, dude." So anyway, the branch that Mori's on breaks. But then Mori, like, manages to land. He does a little flip, gets the balloon, and gives it to the kid. But he's, like, sprained his ankle. Just a little bit. He's, like, twisted it. So then this old dude who was, like, he's working with the guy with the X on his forehead. The old dude, like, puts, like, I think it's, like, acupuncture. He, like, pierces his Mori's ankle, which heals it. So we know this guy the old dude knows about pressure points. So that's, again, something to keep in mind. What else happens? It just cuts there. Like, that's literally what he does. Like, he pierces his ankle. He's like, oh, your ankle's better now. Cut to Bongsa, Mr. Bongsa, who's just like, he's chilling with his family, walking down the street. Then, at this time, he's holding the baby. But then he gives the baby to his wife and is like, how about you two just, like, go to the car and I'll sort something out. And then the wife is like, she's confused. She's like, all right. So then he turns around and there's this dude in a bunny suit who was like, he was like in disguise because he's an assassin, who is working for this place. I don't know who Nox is or what Nox is, but they're working for Nox, and they get the jump on Bongsa. And what happens after that? We don't see the fight, like it cuts again, but we meet some side characters. Right, so these two that I don't know their names. I wasn't paying attention. There's a dude in a hoodie. Then there's another guy with like blue hair, who has the voice of let me think. The voice of oh my goodness, I forgot what voice he has. But when you hear his voice, you'll know him. He has blue hair. Red eyes. Anyway, so these two are like fighting each other. And they're not even fighting. They're like, I think they're just like testing each other out or something. So then the security guard is like, hey, you guys, get off the grass. You're not allowed to do that. So then the dude with blue hair like opens like a portal with like teeth in it. I'm like, oh, okay, this is very scary. So then the guy with the hoodie is like, whoa. Then he like creates a fire ring around the portal, which like burns it away. Then he just walks off like nothing happened. And obviously the security guard is like, wait, what just happened? So then we meet more side characters, and we meet this girl who looks like an evil version of Mira. Her name is Jangmi. I think she looked cool, to be honest. Then we meet Hyangda. I think that's her name. She's a maid working for Jungkook. We don't know much about them. We just know that they're going to obviously participate in these nationals. What else? Right, the main three. This episode was just like, it was what's the word I'm looking for? It was a, like, startup? No. Setup? Yeah, it was a setup episode for stuff to come. Anyway, so the main three, Mori, Handaiwei, Mira, they're all at Mori's house because they need to go to the first fight in the nationals. Mira is like, she's massaging her shoulder because like she was like working out, like she was training like too vigorously, and then like her shoulder's like in pain. So then Mori does this thing where he like does huit ho, where he just like pokes at her shoulder like 3 times in like specific places, and then her shoulder's fine. So that's pressure points. I don't know if he learned that from his grandpa or the new old guy who said he would train Mori. We don't know. What happens next? Oh yeah, Mr. Bongsa gets taken out by that assassin, which I'm quite sad about. I wanted more with him because he seems quite interesting. I want to know more about Mira's backstory than we've already gotten, since we've gotten quite a bit, but I want more from Mira. Then the guy with green hair, glasses, smokes. His name is Q. He gets taken out as well by that same assassin. So he's late for work, and then obviously the guys are like, oh, what's going on? Maybe he's running late. They don't know that he's been taken out. Bongsa, like his, passing was put on the news. So that's not good. And then we get to the ending song, which I absolutely adore. I love that ending song so much. All we do is just win. La, 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 la. I love it. So good. And yeah, that's the end of the episode. Not much. I want to say not much happened, but like stuff did happen. So we'll see. Episode 7. I feel like that's when it's going to get. It's when you get the fights going. It's like, what? Or watch. We'll get some fights going. Anyway, that's the end of the video. Please make sure to like and subscribe, and follow me on Instagram at nesu.art. Yeah, goodbye.